I took 10 aspiring property entrepreneurs and invited them to live in my 26-bedroomed hotel. Through 5 weeks of grueling property challenges, I eliminated them one by one. You're evicted, you're evicted, you're evicted. Until all that remained was one worthy individual who I will personally mentor to reach financial freedom.
I should have done a flip when I was calling them landlords.
You shouldn't be saying, oh, we're going to invest this money, invest that money, when you actually won't have the money.
It's better to waffle than just keep quiet.
This is The Eviction. Welcome to the final of The Eviction. Congratulations for being here. You guys have worked super hard. One of you will be the winner of this year's eviction, and I'm going to be spending an awful lot of time working with you, partnering with you, mentoring you, and even moving into your house for a full week to help you become ultimately financially free. This challenge is a little bit different to the other challenges because the other challenges have been about selling deals, making money, doing stuff, whereas this is more about you as an individual. I want you to prepare what your business plan is, because I'm an investor of money, but I'm also an investor of time. And I want to be investing my time into somebody who's got a clear business plan, something that I can really buy into and get behind. You're going to be helped by my brother and the CEO of our company, Russell, and also Tony Crook, who's mentored me for over a decade. They're going to work with you and help you put together your business plan. There was a survey done about what people's biggest fear is, and death came second after public speaking. So once you've got your business plan prepared, I've booked hundreds of people to listen to each of you deliver a public speech where you'll be doing a presentation and sharing your story and your business plan. 10 minutes, hundreds of people at Central London, Millennium Gloucester Hotel, and then you'll be coming to my house and we'll be thrashing out for a final time in the boardroom who will be evicted and who will ultimately be this year's winner. Good luck, and I'll see you there. At the heart of any successful property venture lies a solid business plan. I'm looking for vision, strategy, and a clear path to profitability.
Business plan, business plan, business plans.
I'm not sure if Elijah's made a business plan before.
Yeah, I've never made a detailed business plan. I've made short-term goals, like I would say, all right, in the next week, I'm gonna try and get a rent to rent, or I'm gonna call like 20 landlords in 3 days. So I make short-term plans, but in making an actual structured business plan, yeah, it's my first time actually doing that one.
Elijah likes to waffle, yeah. I have seen a huge improvement though in his waffling. Although it's funny because when I say he's improved, I then ask him a question and it'll take like 5 minutes to answer it.
I want to build some sort of new sourcing company, and with that I would use the sourcing income to then, and that leads to my initial goal of wanting to build generational wealth.
Can you sum that up in maybe a couple of words rather than a long paragraph?
Okay, yeah. So my business plan is...
I think Elijah will want to include his brother because they seem quite close. I'd be surprised if he does do that though, because he did ask if that was a good thing to do and it was said not to.
The Ramsey Twins Property Sourcing Company is a dynamic venture established by identical twin brothers.
I do think it's a bit random to bring in somebody else because it's a financial freedom challenge for you to be financially free with Samuel. It's not kind of like you and your brother.
Our unique selling point is twin power. The strength of our partnership as identical twins allows us to push each other.
It's weird. I don't know why he would do that. If he's going to do that, I don't know.
So yeah, I need to just make sure everything's more clear and add to that, and add diagrams and just add more figures, I believe. Do you guys have any advice?
I'm nervous about being on stage because I've not really done that properly for a very, very long time. I just don't want to show any nerves because I might stutter or might be unclear. So I just need to just chill out, I think, and just be confident on stage. And I'm nervous that I'm not going to be confident on stage. The thing is, he's very charismatic And I feel that when he's presented on stage for the full business plan, the more he talks, maybe he'll be able to give more depth and structure, and maybe I won't be able to do that. So, I don't know, he's got a definite strength in doing it.
I've never been on the stage. I'm just gonna be honest as possible. I've been in the same position as them, on the crash course, broke as hell, with no money. So yeah, I wanna focus more on my story and my reason why, because basically my whole life right now is a challenge. I do need this financial freedom. Yeah. How do you spell business? Is it 2 S's?
As the pressure mounts, a familiar support arrives. Family. Invited to share in this critical moment and remind the contestants what they're fighting for.
I should have done a flip when I was calling them landlords, you know.
But now his beard's definitely growing. You've been definitely working hard, I can see. Doesn't look like me anymore.
I need a fresh trim as well.
You know R9, Ronaldo? I might give him like a...
Oh no, fuck off.
That haircut. Like.
So, how's it been then?
It's definitely been ups and downs. I've never worked so intense for such a long period of time on repeat. Even when the eviction took place and there was two people got evicted, it was literally just, right, next task. And you have to start then. And that was really intense, but it's been amazing.
So how much sleep did you have?
Bro, look at my underbags, you can tell. Mad. No sleep.
Look at you now, you're here in the finals. Definitely doing amazing.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Hard work and dedication.
You know, yeah, I've always been the underdog though. You can't always, you lose some, you win some, but yeah, I've been the underdog and I've come to the finals now. And hopefully Samuel can see that I have that drive and he's clearly seen the proof now.
Yeah, you definitely been putting the work in. Look at your hair.
No, I'm still the better looking twin, sorry about that.
I knew when you left, I knew I wouldn't be seeing you for a full term.
I did
knew
say that I
that's
might be back
ju-
really quickly.
No, there's not a chance, not a chance. You've got a way of getting what you want.
Oh, that makes it sound like I'm so manipulative.
Oh, no, you've just got a way. You have got a way.
I have to do a presentation of a business plan, and then we go to two mentors called Tony and Ross, and then they look at the business plan, scrutinise it, and then pick the winner. And I'm aware that he's going to scrutinise the business plan. No matter how bulletproof I make it, there will be loopholes that he will find. I'm confident in it.
Yeah.
I believe I deserve this win more than my competitor right now. If I was to lose, I'll take everything I've learned and still carry out my goal and passion in joining Samuel and the team as well. But it would really mean the most right now to win. I want my managers to watch back on this show when I send them the link. I'll say, watch this, you guys fired me and I'm making more than you know. I've got big man Samuel Leeds living in the house.
So, what does it actually mean to you to have got this far in the eviction?
I feel it's proven it to myself that even though I feel sometimes so alone in business and you doubt yourself sometimes, this has kind of taught me that I can do it.
I think winning this will show you just what everybody else sees. I'm so proud of you, really am.
Thank you.
You're incredible. I think winning it would really help to cement that in your own mind as to just how talented you are.
Thank you. That means a lot. May the best man win at the end of the day.
Or woman.
Or woman? What am I saying? I'm here to win.
Can we go get a steak and then we do this business plan? All right, let's go get some food.
With the business plans finalised, it was time for my business partner Russell and mentor Tony to scrutinise the details one last time, ensuring nothing was overlooked.
Tony? Russell?
How you doing?
Yeah. So, with my business plan, my main goal is to build generational wealth. And I know in building generational wealth, you need to own property After that, I will then be launching my dual sourcing company, in which I'll be using the income from sourcing to then generate income, which I'll put into buy, refurbish, refinance properties, using the sourcing income and using that to then put in my BRR. And at the end of the 1 year, my business plan, I'm looking to take on 2 BRRs, in which I've used the income from sourcing and raising finance to take on these BRRs, and then I'll recycle like that.
Okay. Looking at your business plan, am I right in thinking you've got 2 companies?
Yes.
So one company which is going to do the rent to rents, and then the other company is your sourcing company, which is going to sell deals to other people, and also invest in properties as well.
Yes.
Is it wise to be investing and sourcing through the same company?
I ideally want a second company for investing.
The third company.
Yeah.
Why is that not in your plan?
You knew you were coming here today then?
I suppose it does take quite a long time to write a sentence in your business plan.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you sell a bad deal to someone and they sue you, the way you've structured it, you could potentially lose your properties.
Yeah.
Do you understand the purpose of a limited company?
Yeah, I'll put that in.
And what would you say if people said to you that the Sussex area is oversaturated and there's no business there?
Well, no area can be oversaturated. Like, it's how you make your property stand out.
And how would you make your property stand out?
Well,
Have you got children?
no children.
No. So what's the definition of generational wealth then?
I have no generational wealth, and I always see myself as that person to be born to create and innovate this generational wealth for my family.
But that didn't actually answer his question.
Yeah.
His question was, what is generational wealth?
I'm taking it as in owning property, so...
Just hearing you trying to explain the business plan to us now, I mean, you waffle too much.
When you did your vision statement, did you just put into AI and ask what would be a good vision statement?
I actually did use a bit of AI to structure how a business plan is structured, but I changed everything else in my own words, in general.
When I was reading your business plan, I felt like I was reading something coming from AI.
Okay.
I think you mentioned every single strategy on the book
Yeah.
to do. Now, business can't do everything. You can do anything, but it can't do everything. And what you're just doing is saying, well, I'm just going to do everything. I'm going to have generational, I'm going to have children which don't exist yet. I'm going to give them generational wealth. But I think the business plan let you down. I think you just put it through AI. You told us what you want us to hear.
This business plan is for me to follow. I will make sure I reach each part.
But is that just more rhetoric?
Yeah.
I'm going to have generational wealth, but I don't have kids yet.
All right, well,
I
thank you
feel
very
good.
much, Elijah.
Well, I expected to get grown in certain aspects. If they actually saw it through, or they did see it through, Tony thinks it was flipping all AI.
What do you think?
He doesn't look like he's ever worn a suit before in his life.
Is he too much waffle?
He's definitely too much waffle.
Is he a good salesman? I've read so many resumes in my life. Everybody says that.
Yeah.
We want to free the world.
World peace. Yeah.
I'll take that and I'll add those changes of what they said, and yeah.
Yeah, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. I know the concept works really well. I think when it comes to like being asked questions on it and pulling it apart, it takes a lot of confidence just to keep the glue together and keep it strong. But the whole structure of it is strong, so I'm just going to focus on the fact that it's a great plan. I'm quite tense.
So do you want to start off by telling us about your business plan?
I already have 4 accommodations that are rent to service accommodation. So my plan within the next 6 months is to have 1 more, and that gives me a good solid 5. Then within 12 months, I'd like to start my first BRR to SA. And then in the 3 years, I'd like to have 5 for 10 in total.
Okay, cool. So you've got 4 rent to SAs at the moment.
Yeah.
And how much money are those making you?
I usually get an average between £3,000 to £4,500 profit per service accommodation.
Creative staging.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
We do interior design and staging for usually service accommodation, but HMO as well.
And how much do you charge for that?
2.5. With the staging, it's not as regular as it should be. And I think it's because I'm focusing so much on my service accommodation.
How much money do you actually make in the last, since November then?
From the staging,
Yes.
I'd say about 15, 20.
And you made that all as profit or that was turnover?
That's profit. Yeah.
Okay. So you want to have one extra service accommodation unit, which in 6 months, which seems very, very achievable. You've already got 4. Your 12-month goal is to buy a BRR. You're talking about using the profits from your service accommodation. So one question I had, because obviously you've gone through all your figures in here, and forgive me if I'm mistaken, but I can't see anything in there about tax.
Right. The tax is actually something that I'm working on with my accountant now.
So when you've said, for example, we'll reinvest the profits, have you considered things like that?
Literally working on it with my accountant now.
Are these figures wrong then?
I think they're good projections.
It's either black or white. If you go over £90,000, you pay VAT.
And you've put SA income year 1, 165 grand.
So that seems over 90,000.
Well, we've not finished our year yet.
SA year 1 profit of 96 grand, right? So how much of that 96 grand were you looking to reinvest into your BRR?
50.
What were you going to do with the other 46? I don't think you'll have any of the 46 left.
Oh, really?
No.
Right. Right, okay.
Then you got corporation tax. How much is corporation tax?
Fill me in.
25%. So 25% of that profit, 96 grand, you're looking at about 23 grand. That's gone. Also, are you planning on taking a salary?
Yeah, I'd like to take a dividend, yeah.
Have you put that in there?
I haven't, actually. It's annoying, right?
It is annoying, but you should know this, really. You shouldn't be putting a business plan in saying, oh, we're going to invest this money, invest that money, when you actually won't have the money.
I need to look at that, for sure.
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure what I think, personally, of the staging business, just because of the time that you're putting into it versus the little that you're getting out of it. But then the investing business, I just think you've been a bit naive with the figures. I think you're going to have less to invest than you think once the taxman gets his hands on most of your profits.
What worries me is you realise all these things, but you're not doing them. Are you actually taking action and actually doing things?
Maybe that's something that I really need to work on.
Or maybe that should be in your business plan as well.
Yeah, there's only 24 hours in the day and I use up pretty much all of them. I need to just scale back a bit, I think.
Or just focus on the most profitable businesses.
Yeah, all that.
Good luck.
Okay, Brill, thank you. I think it was fair. They grilled me a little bit on my figures and I missed out the most important thing about calculating tax. So they were right in what they were saying.
What do you think?
You know, she's put a lot of thought into it, but just not the finer details.
Not putting VAT and corporation tax on there. I mean, that's just unbelievable. Oh yeah, I spoke to my accountant. Did you though? She's one of those entrepreneurial types who just focus on the business and just...
Passion, yeah. And she keeps on saying, well, oh, people tell me that. Oh, I should do that. I'm going to work on that. But...
Are you?
Yeah.
Because you're still making the same mistakes.
Yeah.
I think they've pointed out the obvious and it's made me think that I need to go back and look at that for sure.
Out of the two, who do you think's going to win?
Don't know.
Let's wait and see.
Yeah.
It's time for the finalists to share their journey. Standing on stage, they must not only sell their business plans, but speak openly about the challenges they faced and what this journey has taught them. First up, Bex.
Hello, what a day it's been for you guys today. I want to hear how good this day has been. Give me a yeah if you've had an amazing day today. Yeah, amazing. You have such an exciting future ahead of you because literally it was 10 months ago when I was sat in one of these seats. The best decision I think I've ever made. I discovered Samuel a long time ago and I thought, you know what, I need to actually do something about this. So I went to a crash course with my friend. I knew I wanted to do property. And as soon as I went on the crash course, that was like the first step into it. I've always been in a family-inspired business full of entrepreneurs. My dad's had loads of businesses and I've been there by his side. And I then started a artwork business where I create unique bespoke artworks for celebrity Formula One drivers. So I love to work, I love to create, market, sell, it's totally my thing. But really, I'm looking for something more passive because I thought, you know what, if I'm gonna make money, I'm gonna do it now. I feel that I've worked harder now in the past 10 months than I ever have done. I do feel that I can win as a team, but also when it comes in an individual fight, I do feel I'm strong enough to win that too. I've always been very lonely in business, but with the academy and everything that Samuel Leeds provides, I have to say I've never felt lonely. I've always had support and I love that community. You're gonna do amazing, guys. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited.
Let's show some love to Ben. The Eviction series is sponsored by me. Come down to my crash course, tickets are £1, link in description. If you come down to the crash course, spend a day with me, tell me you watched The Eviction and I'll give you a copy of one of my books, completely free. Anyway, back to the episode.
Yeah, I am quite stressed. And now I have to go on stage and look unstressed and happy. To be honest, yeah, it's better to waffle than just keep quiet. You know? Good karma, you get it back. Yo, 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 what's up everyone? How many of you want to escape to 9 to 5 to become financially free? Right, I was in your same position and I was broke as hell. Literally, no money in the pocket. I was even considering of starting an OnlyFans. It was crazy. No, I'm only kidding. I'm someone that's very energetic. I like to just keep it real, and I'm someone that is very uplifting, and I love to be that person to motivate and help people reach their goals. I was at a gym one time, bench pressing, and an audio came up on one of the adverts, and it was Samuel Leeds. So I reached out on Instagram, and I was like, let me see if this guy actually replies. He actually replied, and I was like, oh shit. He basically told me about the crash course. So long story short, I went to the crash course and I spoke to the team and Samuel, and I said, look, I don't have money to sign up, but I've got the drive, I've got the vision, and I want to get this going. I don't think no one wants it more as myself. I went through all the levels and depths to try and be on the academy, to try and build a relationship with the academy mentor, Samuel Leeds himself. And I told myself something good will come great when I'm in the academy. I'm a believer of trust the process and things happen for a reason. And yeah, hopefully I win. I then came onto the Eviction and, well, we had 2 challenges which I struggled highly. But in one of the challenges, this is where I surprised myself and I surprised Samuel and the team as well. So the challenge was whoever can sell the most deals. And I managed to sell 9 deals, generating an income of 29,000. I've never seen that amount in my account. My work job as a building control surveyor was literally giving me, after tax, 1,600. Literally selling 1 deal of 3,000 can overcome that. That's mad, right? You wouldn't see your full potential until you go forward with it. Believe in yourself, and yeah, let's do this together. Come on. Bex, you did amazing.
Oh man,
you
did amazing.
I was like, wow, what a woman.
Yeah. What a woman! I love that.
You go through the first step of public speaking and it just comes naturally. I just feel like I'm going on stage again now and it'll just be natural. Yeah.
I was proud, you know, when I was back. Oh man, so proud. We've both come so far to be in the final. And it just shows that if you put your mind to something, you can. You can.
With both speeches done and a vote from the audience on who they think deserves to win, there was only one final decision left to be made?
I do think I could win, yeah. I feel I've achieved a lot in property in just a short period of time. So when I got through, I was like, well, I kind of need to prove them all right now. They thought I could do it and win, so I've got to do it and win.
I may not be the person that is the most knowledgeable or the most experienced, but I definitely have the most work ethic. I'll just try and do the best I can to beat whoever is opposing me, just to be the best version of myself.
Well, welcome to the final boardroom of the eviction. I want to say to both of you, congratulations for getting this far, because it's a massive, massive achievement. Of the hundreds of people that applied to be on the eviction, you're both here in the final boardroom. How did your business planning go? What happened, Elijah?
Russell actually liked my business plan in how it was structured.
Russell liked your business plan?
Yeah,
that's interesting, because he told me that it was a bit all over the place.
A bit all over the place.
Yeah.
I do understand. I did actually have a mentor call the night before.
I thought you had a mentor call with ChatGPT, I thought.
I've never done a business plan before, so ChatGPT was only to structure it out.
Yeah, but it was all American, hot air, talk about generational wealth and things like that, which then when Russell asked you what it meant, you were all over the place. How did your business plan session go?
I missed out a major thing, which was tax.
Kind of a big deal.
I'm kicking myself for that. I'm kicking myself because it's such an obvious thing and I was focusing so much on the actual income that I didn't take off the tax.
Yeah, but this kind of thing can bankrupt your business.
Completely, yeah. And I think as well, for example, what Russell was saying with the 50k, that would be for reinvesting into properties and putting deposits on, and the rest, well, in hindsight, the rest is tax.
Yeah, because your business plan was, I wanna do staging, art, serviced accommodation, BRR. Warren Buffett and Bill Gates were asked what one word would summarise their success, and they said focus. Do you not think it's a little bit thin?
Focusing on what is most profitable with a service accommodation is definitely the way to go. So the BRR to SA is really something that needs more focus, and I'm prepared to do that because I can see that it's working.
How did you feel you were on stage today?
I felt that I really opened up to the backstory of my own businesses, what I needed, and what I got from the £1 crash course, the whole support of the academy. I've always been a woman in business on my own. I've always been lonely, and the academy and even the training, even the eviction, I felt that I've been part of something, and I want to keep driving forward. I want to be the woman winner of eviction, and I really want to do it to kind of prove that I can do it, because I can do it.
What about you? How did you think your talk was compared to Beck's?
I think a lot of people related with me and engaged with me. Even afterwards, a lot of people reached out to me on Instagram saying, your speech was amazing. If I was given this opportunity, I'll be able to leverage from it and joining your mission, helping you with your mission, which will help me to benefit others.
What's Elijah's biggest flaw?
I think he knows, but he waffles. You waffle a lot, but I feel you have got better. But you didn't tend to waffle and not get to the point so fast. It's only mine.
What do you think Bex's biggest flaw is? You've worked with her a lot, you've worked with her on teams. What's her biggest flaw?
Creativity. And compared to mine, I can think more out of the box. And in business, sometimes you do need to have smarter ways of doing things. Sometimes the winner, you can't be on top all the time. It's about...
I have.
I've
been on top every single time.
I understand. With my motivation and drive.
Your motivation and drive is irrelevant. What's important is your results.
Yeah.
And you've come out okay. The last couple of challenges, fine, but generally speaking, Bex has performed better than you throughout this entire series. And now I need to make a decision on who's the winner. So I need some pretty strong convincing, otherwise by default, I think you're kind of struggling.
The last challenge was a lease option challenge, and I did find a deal. I know you helped in doing some due diligence.
We're definitely a duo. Definitely a duo. We know that. 50-50 on that.
Who brought more to the table on that deal?
Myself, by miles.
What percentage would you say Bex brought to the table with that challenge?
30%.
Oh, you said 50 when we spoke before. I mean, even on the last minute, we changed it from a 5-year lease option to 7. That was last minute, and that was both of us together.
With my negotiation.
100% was my idea.
It was definitely my idea, which I spoke to Tatiana and I said maybe it should go to 7 years.
Well, I view it as a team.
Yeah.
When I work with a team, it's a team.
I mean, that was the previous challenge, which is still, I need to look at everything as a whole, but ultimately this challenge had just happened. We did a vote with the audience, and the verdict from them was that Elijah, you did win that by a landslide. So it's very, 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 very difficult for me. So I don't know what you think about that, Bex.
Got it.
But I was 50-50. Bex, why should you win the eviction?
I've proven myself in every single task. I've given 100% on the first challenge. I won it. The second, the girls won to victory. I sold the most bookings. I've set records. I've made sure that if I'm working independently, I do it strong. If I'm in a team, I'm a team player and I bring everyone together. I've learned so much in this process that when it comes to having your support and teaching me how to do it properly, I will learn so much. And I feel for me, it would be so, so beneficial to really streamline me properly. And I feel I could do really well, but only with your support.
Elijah, why should you win the eviction?
I feel like things happen for a reason. In my whole life, I've been an underdog from the very get-go. I'm someone that likes to prove people wrong, and with the grinnings you've given me, it literally turned me into a new type of beast. You've seen how I've progressed through the eviction. I've listened to everything you've said. You've told me to step up and show fire. I believe I've improved in that. You told me you don't want me to see me in a losing team. I managed to smash out and do the best in the deal selling. I managed to be the only one to find and secure a lease option agreement. You've told us the vote was myself from a landslide. That shows already that with how I shared my story and my success, a lot of people related with me. I deserve to win because I'm hungry and I need this.
Yeah, I mean, it's very, very, very tough because I think you both almost deserve it. There's only one person that can win the eviction 2024, Elijah. I love the fact that your growth has happened. First boardroom, I was thinking there's no way this guy's getting into the semi-finals, let alone the finals. The fact that you're still here and you have grown a lot. You've brought the fire, which I asked for. So from my perspective, it's very, very, very 50-50. I think Bex has performed stronger throughout. And I think that Bex, I believe in Bex's business plan more. I can see it happening more. I think that you certainly have what it takes. You've proven that with the challenges. And I've made my decision based on this previous challenge, based on the votes. Elijah, you are the 2024 winner eviction, so congratulations.
Thank you very much, Samuel.
Bex.
Congratulations. Well done, well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Samuel.
Well done.
Oh, thank you, Samuel.
Winner of the eviction 2024.
I'm gutted, but I gave like 110%. For me, there was two winners and I've won in myself, you know? I've learnt so much and the business plan I have, and I'm doing that and I'm excited about that. I think Elijah's going to do great.
Oh my gosh. I manifested this and it's come true now, and I'm just gonna, I keep it humble. I didn't manifest getting fired from work though.
So the winner of the eviction is...
Nah, it's who I was rooting for. If it wasn't me, it was going to be Elijah, 100%.
Yeah, Elijah smashed it, and I'm not even surprised at the results. He's very hard-working.
Tell you what, Elijah is a grafter. He's a really hard worker, and he's very deserving of any success that he gets.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, we have our second runner-up. We have Bex.
Bex is a very, very successful entrepreneur. She's an absolute killer. I don't think that this is going to derail her. I think she's going to go on and do even better.
I really was rooting for Bex, you know. We thought we were going to have a female winner this year, but it just wasn't to be.
As a whole, we've all learned something, so yeah, I'm very happy for everyone.
Snooze, you lose. You know, it's the way it goes. Dog eat dog, and he's clearly the hungrier dog.
It's been a journey of grit, ambition and high stakes. The Eviction has pushed these contestants to their limits, revealing who has the skill and the resilience to succeed in property. And for those watching at home, inspired to start your own property business, come and join me at the Property Investors Crash Course. Tickets are just £1, where you can learn firsthand from me how to get started in property. So I'll see you there.